a girl discovered a secret about her mother. She suspected her mother might not be human, because every time her mother went out, she'd take a boar with her, then wouldn't return until the next day, looking completely exhausted. The strange thing was, the pig would be gone, and each time she came back, she'd be washing that blood-stained sweater. Her mother's bizarre behavior made her desperate to know the truth, so every time her mother left, she'd try to follow, but her asthma always forced her to give up before long. One day, when mother and daughter were doing dishes, Aino asked her mother what she was hiding from her, and who her father really was, but her mother's answers were evasive at best. She clearly didn't want to reveal the truth. Aino wouldn't let it go though. She pressed on, asking where all those boars had gone. This time, her mother couldn't hold back anymore. Vandon really smashed the bowl to pieces. Seeing as Haido had no choice but to walk away dejected, though the doubts in her heart only grew stronger. She was convinced her mother's strange behavior was hiding some dark secret. The next time her mother left with a pig, Fado was ready to follow immediately, but her grandfather suddenly appeared behind her, telling her to mind her own business. He even warned Haino not to go out after dark. Haino had to temporarily abandon her plan to follow. However, not long after, her mother returned home with her father, who was covered in wounds. Aino desperately wanted to see her father, and asked what had happened, but her mother stopped her. When night fell, Ada couldn't resist her curiosity any longer, and quietly crept to her parents' door, secretly watching to check on her father's condition. To her shock, she saw a pair of blood-red eyes, which scared Haino out of her wits. She rushed back to her room. That night, Haino had a nightmare, and heard rain. She went to her father's room again, but this time he was lying on the bed in agony. When Haino curiously asked what he was doing, her father suddenly lunged at her viciously, and Haino jolted awake from the nightmare. At that moment, she seemed to understand something.